Good morning, students. Welcome back to the online class. Today have social class. And it is New Year, so first of all, I wish you Happy New Year. The problematic 2020 ended and started a hopeful new year. And we hope that in the new year, we shall be more protected and we can live our natural life without masks or lockdowns. Let us pray together to God for that. And this week, vaccines also are coming, and because of that, we have more hopes. But actually, COVID was only a warning to the humanity to be more careful. Stop damaging the nature. Stop damaging the atmosphere. And protect the nature. The nature will protect us. That must be the lesson we must learn from this COVID disease. All of us must become serious in this matter. And it seems that the corona is not satisfied with the death that occurred. That's why the fastest corona is now spreading in some nations. In India also it came. But this also can be treated in the same way as we treated corona. That is the only hope we have. Okay. So I wish you all once more a very happy new year. Okay, be happy. Let's come back to the lesson. We have been studying about atmosphere. Atmosphere is a layer of air surrounding the earth. A thin layer of air surrounding the earth is called atmosphere. Atmosphere itself is, when we study about the earth, especially lithosphere, the lithosphere also, but lithosphere is thicker than air. But the lithosphere is spread into different layers. Mainly 3 layers the scientists divided as crust, mantle and core. Like that, atmosphere also is spread in layers. Atmosphere also is spread in layers. Can we see this layer in the atmosphere? We cannot see this layer in the atmosphere. Then how do the scientists come to know about these layers? How do they study about these layers? The scientists study about these layers with the help of balloons and various other things. They try to understand about the different layers of atmosphere with the help of different things like balloons, which can be floated in the air. And they came to a conclusion. And they divided the atmosphere into 2 broad categories. What are the 2 broad categories? They are called homosphere and heterosphere. Atmosphere is classified into 2 broad categories, namely homosphere and heterosphere. What is homosphere? What is homosphere? Homosphere extends up to a height of 90 kilometers. 90 kilometers from where? From the surface of the earth. So only 90 kilometers from the surface of the earth. It is called a homosphere. Homosphere itself consists of 3 layers. Homosphere is divided into 3 layers, namely troposphere, stratosphere and mesosphere. Like that, 3 layers are there in the homosphere. Homosphere, how many kilometers from the surface of the earth? From the surface of the earth, the homosphere is 90 kilometers. 90 kilometers up into the sky. And this homosphere is divided into how many layers? 3 layers. Which are they? Troposphere, then stratosphere and mesosphere. And it is characterized by the composition of gases like nitrogen, oxygen, argon and carbon dioxide. The homosphere is characterized by the chemical composition of gases. Chemical composition of gases. That means the sphere is basically made by these gases. Which are the most important gases in the homosphere? Nitrogen, oxygen, argon and carbon dioxide. The second sphere, heterosphere. Heterosphere is the layer above 90 kilometers. Above 90 kilometers means after 90 kilometers up, it is called heterosphere. And heterosphere is a composition of heterogeneous gases. The word heterogeneous means many different kinds. That's the meaning of heterogeneous. Heterogeneous composition of gases. That's why it is called heterosphere. This also is divided into two layers. Heterosphere is divided into 2 layers called thermosphere and exosphere. What are the 2 layers of heterosphere? Thermosphere and exosphere. Atmosphere can also be divided into various layers based on density and temperature. Here in the textbook you have a diagram showing different layers of atmosphere. Look at this diagram carefully. In which layer what happens? With the diagram we can understand. So here you can see first troposphere. Troposphere means the first part from the surface of the earth. How many kilometers? The part of homosphere is 90 kilometers up. Here troposphere, its average height is 13 kilometers. Average height of troposphere is 13 kilometers. Average height. What is average means? What is average? Average means the lowest value plus the highest value divided by 2. It means that in the polar regions, the height of this layer is only 8 kilometers. In the polar regions, the height of the troposphere is only 8 kilometers. And at the equator, the height of this is 18 kilometers. At the equator, the height of the troposphere is 18 kilometers. So the difference between 8 and 18 is 10. 10 divided by 2 is what? 5. 8 plus 5, 13. Other method, 18 plus 8 is 26. 26 divided by 2, 13. So the average value is calculated like that. So this is the average height of this sphere, but different at equator and the poles. Why is it so high at the equator? Because at the equatorial region, it is very hot. So the heat is transported to a great heights. That is why here the sphere is high here at the equatorial region. So here the heat is transported to great heights by strong convectional currents. Air currents, you have heard about air currents. Ascending air current and descending air current. Also, the 75%, almost 75% of the total gaseous mass, total gas of the atmosphere is present in the troposphere only. Here, not only 75% of the gaseous mass, but also the moisture, we say water vapor. Much of the water vapor is present here, and also dust particles. This layer contains dust particles very much because it is very near to the surface of the earth. So dust particles also are there, and this layer is important for living things on earth because entire weather phenomenon happens in this sphere only. Entire weather phenomenon, all climate is decided, changed in this sphere only. That's why troposphere is very important for human beings and all living things. The seasons, everything occur in this sphere only. And here, the temperature decreases as the height increases. In this layer, the temperature decreases as the height increases. This phenomenon is called normal lapse rate. Normal lapse rate. Temperature decreases as we go higher, and this phenomenon is called normal lapse rate. And it is said that around 6 degrees Celsius decreases for every 1000 meters. Like that it is said in this sphere. And in this sphere only, condensation takes place, evaporation takes place, precipitation takes place, rainfall occurs, cyclones take place. All things are taking place in the troposphere only. Evaporation, after evaporation, condensation, after condensation, precipitation, and as a part of precipitation there is rainfall, snowfall, everything, cyclones also. All things occur in the troposphere only, which is very near to the surface of the earth. The second layer of this homosphere, the second layer of the homosphere is stratosphere. Second layer of the homosphere is stratosphere. Its height is about up to 50 kilometers. Stratosphere is up to 50 kilometers. So this layer is almost free from what? Clouds. There are no clouds in the stratosphere. Then where are the clouds? In which sphere is the clouds? Clouds are present in the troposphere. And above the troposphere is the stratosphere. There clouds are not there. Clouds are not present in the stratosphere. So this is an ideal area for flying the jet aircrafts. Ideal place, ideal area for flying jet planes. Jet planes usually fly very high. And in this region it is very ideal. Why? Because there are no clouds. There are no clouds which stop the flying of the planes. And another important feature of this layer is ozone layer is in this sphere only. The ozone layer which protect the earth, protect the greenery of the earth, protect the life on the earth. This is ozone layer. This ozone layer is present in the stratosphere only. But in this sphere, in the stratosphere, temperature increases as we go up. Temperature increases as we go up. In the troposphere, what is the condition? Temperature decreases as we go higher. But in the stratosphere, temperature increases as we go up, go higher. That's the specialty of a stratosphere. And third layer of the homosphere is mesosphere. Mesosphere is up to a height of 80 kilometers. 80 or 90 kilometers. 80 kilometers we can say like that. And in this sphere, you know about meteoroids. Meteorites are there, meteorites. Meteorites are the rock particles, rocks like asteroids, meteoroids, such things you studied in the lower class, in 6th class you studied about it. These meteorites freely moving in the space, sometimes they may enter Earth's atmosphere. As they enter the Earth's mesosphere, what happens? They burn. They burn. They burn into ashes. That is why they do not reach the surface of the Earth. Meteorites are small rocks, not like asteroids are bigger than meteorites. So these are heavenly stones, we can say. Actually, they were broken off stars or comets, like that. So these meteorites, when enter the mesosphere, they burn. In the night, if we look into the sky, we can see such burning things. These are meteorites only. Okay. So here in this sphere, temperature decreases when we go up. So in the troposphere, temperature decreases as we go higher. In the stratosphere, temperature increases as we go higher. And again in the mesosphere, temperature decreases as we go higher. Next, thermosphere. What is thermosphere? Thermosphere, we know that is a part of heterosphere. Heterosphere is divided into two layers. One is thermosphere, other is exosphere. Thermosphere is up to a height of 400 kilometers. Up to 400 kilometers, what is it? Thermosphere. And in thermosphere, temperature rises rapidly. Temperature increases rapidly with increase in height. When the height increases, temperature also increases. It contains what? Electrically charged particles known as ions. In physics and chemistry, you study about ions. These ions are present in the thermosphere. And these ions are very important for us because the radio waves transmitted from the earth are reflected back to the earth by these ions only. We receive the radio waves with the help of these ions in the thermosphere. We broadcast programs from the radio stations, and these waves which are sent to the space are returned to the earth by these ions, reflected back to the earth. So ions are present in thermosphere. They help radio waves reflect back to the earth, and because of the presence of ions, thermosphere is also called a ionosphere. Thermosphere is also called a ionosphere. Now the last sphere is exosphere. Exosphere is the uppermost layer of the atmosphere, the second layer of the heterosphere, and this is the highest layer and very little is known about it. That means we do not know much about exosphere. These are the important layers of atmosphere. Okay, write down the questions for homework. What are the layers? What are the layers of the atmosphere on the basis of chemical composition? What are the layers of the atmosphere on the basis of chemical composition? Next, what are the okay. Write about a troposphere. Second question, write about a troposphere. Write about a troposphere. What are the three layers of homosphere? What are the three layers of homosphere? Third question. Fourth question, what is called a heterosphere? What is called a heterosphere. Why is it called so? What is called heterosphere? Why is it called so? Next question. Why is stratosphere suitable for flying jet aircrafts? Why is the stratosphere suitable for flying jet aircrafts? Okay. Next question. What is called mesosphere? What is called a mesosphere? What happened to the meteorites there? What happened to the meteorites there? Next question. Why is thermosphere called ionosphere? What is the importance of thermosphere? Next question. What do you know about the exosphere? What do you know about the exosphere? Also, 3 questions are given in the box here. These questions also you have to answer. Okay? Answer these questions and write answer to these questions and take photo and send to me. Okay? Wish you all the best again. Very, very happy New Year. Thank you.